ready to meet your new friend?
Yes!
This is Hadley.
On World Diabetes Day 2018, I met my first service dog, Hadley. And this is the very first moment we met.
She's very sweet, very calm, excited to say hi. She has an amazing nose.
Oh, we need that.
She's very good with children.
We need that.
So she's
Pretty laid back.
Yeah, match made in heaven. She's just excited right now.
Yes! Me too!
After a year of being on the wait list for a service dog, I can remember how I felt in that moment as if it was yesterday. I was full of excitement, anticipation, hope, and a real sense of relief that things were about to get a lot easier with Hadley in my life. I had been suffering from hypo-unawareness for quite a few years, but that last year had been one of the worst. I'd been having seizures, I'd got hurt a couple of times, and I'm also a mum to 2 little girls who mean the world to me, and I need to be the healthiest version of me that I can be. I spent 3 weeks training with Hadley while I was at Dog Guides, and those 3 weeks were just fantastic. Beside classroom work, we also had field trips to Niagara Falls and Bunting House Museum, which was really appropriate seeing as I got Hadley on World Diabetes Day, which is also Dr. Bunting's birthday. The 3 weeks training was pretty intense and the days were long, but before I knew it, it was time to fly home back to BC to start my regular life. To begin with, Hadley fit in with my family pretty easily and we got on to our daily routine pretty smoothly. I can't stress enough that Hadley was trained by some of the best people in the field of training diabetic alert dogs. She was very laid back and she knew how to do her job, but unfortunately from pretty early on it became apparent that Hadley wasn't happy. Regardless of how much training you have and how many dog friends you have, play dates, and how full your life is, you can't force a dog to work. Having a service dog is a really great responsibility. You obviously have the dog because you need their help to take care of you, and in exchange, you have to take care of them. In order to be a successful working team, the health and wellness of the dog needs to be a top priority. Service dogs are not robots. They're living creatures that need to be happy, they need ample opportunity to have playtime, and they need to live happy, full lives. Hadley was and is a wonderful dog. However, it unfortunately became apparent that the working life was not for her. In the first 6 months of Hadley being home with me, I, along with her trainers, had worked very hard to try and make adjustments to help Hadley adjust to the working life. However, on August 6, 2019, Hadley was picked up at the airport and returned to Ontario for a reassessment. It was during that assessment that the decision was made for Hadley to be retired. Saying goodbye to her on August 6 was incredibly difficult. Having a dog by your side day in and day out, and then to have them leave, was a painful experience, but ultimately it was what was best for Hadley. Please watch part 2 to learn about the process of being retired and then adopted, and to see Hadley living her very best life now as a very much loved pet.